The earnings season so far, you've seen a few companies see their stock prices react very sharply, either on the upside or on the downside. And on the downside, usually it's because of a reset in expectations and outlook going forward. PG Electroplast is one of them. This is the fourth day in a row that the stock is seeing a downturn. Today, 15% lower at this point after that 20% downtick at the end of last week. And this is post the Q1 numbers and also after the management shared the guidance for FY26, where revenue guidance and PAT guidance are both significantly lower than was previously stated. Vikas Gupta, Managing Director of Operations at PG Electroplast, joining us this morning. Vikas, thanks so much for taking the time, and I think your shareholders will be very keen to listen to why this is taking place. Understanding was that there is going to be a little bit of an impact because of an early monsoon, but this seems to be more than that. Why is there such a big reduction in the revenue guidance and the PAT guidance for the year?
Good morning, Alex, and thanks for having me on your show. So I'll try to explain you piece by piece. Please understand, if you look at the Q1 numbers, in the Q1, the industry as a whole has seen a degrowth of 25 to 30%. Almost all the major AC players, AC brands or AC manufacturers have experienced a degrowth in their numbers for the Q1. We as a PG Electroplast has been able to deliver a growth of 14% in our revenue top line. Please understand. Now, when we dive deeper into this subject on how the slowdown in this AC is happening, please see there has been an early onset of monsoon. So because of the early onset of monsoon and due to the high channel inventory, the overall summer selling season for the air conditioners got compressed and it fell off beyond the anticipation of any of the industry players. So there has been a decline in the numbers of sales for the ACs. The tertiary sales or the secondary sales were very low. And in month of July and August, as we are seeing right now, the sales are practically not happening.
Okay.
Mr. Gupta, hi, Mahima joining this side. So I think what Alex was trying to ask you is that we understand that there has been an overall impact of early monsoons this particular quarter, but just want to get a sense that is that the only reason that has triggered the kind of guidance cut that you have given in terms of both revenue as well as the net profit guidance that you've cut, or are there other underlying reasons as to why the guidance that you gave last quarter has been reduced?
So good morning, Maina. Please understand our idea of revising our guidance is that the visibility that we have from our business, we need to share as a prudent business practice with our investors. Please understand that. When we gave our first guidance on the revenue in May of 2025, we were already firing all engines. We grew our AC sales 70% in month of April. We grew our AC sales of almost around 25-30% in month of May. It was on the expectations of that we were going forward, and based on the order book that we had from our clients, and we were looking at a certain kind of a recovery which will happen in month of June, July, and August. We were hoping for better, and we were building the inventory. So based on those projections, we were giving one guidance. But as we move forward, as we are in the we passed with the month of July and we are sitting in the month of August, with the visibility that we have, the demand has totally gone down. It has fallen off the cliff. So that's why we had to revise our guidance.
So, Vikas, therefore, what seems to be affecting the PAT number and the net profit guidance, as I understand now, in a range of 300 to 310 crore rupees for the current financial year, which is down from the previous guidance of 405 crore. Inventory days has gone up to 123 days from 90 days in 2024 March to March 2025, and the working capital days now standing at 60 versus 35. These are the big drags, and when do you see that reversing, normalizing, and Q4, will you start seeing maybe some green shoots again?
So Alex, this is a very pertinent question that you have raised because the margins have got impacted deeper. There are three broad factors that have impacted our margins. One is the finance cost. So we were sitting on an inventory of more than 1,000 crores related to the air conditioning business, and the whole working capital got tied up in that. To manage our cash flows, we had to restore to some kind of discounting of the receivables that led to the hit on our finance cost. Secondly, please understand the air conditioning business, the profitability is highly seasonal. We make our money, we make large amount of our money in the peak months when the peak production is happening. In the lean months, we are required to manage our fixed costs. But in the current year, as it has happened, the lean months are bigger and more than the peak months of the production. So in the lean months, we need to manage our fixed costs, which will have an impact on our margin. Third, but not significant, but third still there, that the commodities, the copper, aluminum, and the exchange rate are also not in our favor. So all these coupled together have played an impact on our margins.
Mr. Gupta, in terms of your orders, I understand that orders saw cancellations in June and July, and again, this was the impact of the early monsoons, correct? But you know, today one of the AC sellers also came out with its earnings, and there were brokerage reports indicating that post this monsoon, we'll see a second summer that could probably, you know, play in favor of these EMS and consumer durable companies. Is that something that you are also reading? Have you seen orders coming back recently in August?
So, Mahima, what happens, like we always hope for a second brief spell of second summer, which usually happens in month of September, October. We are still keeping our finger crossed. We have the inventory to cater to that kind of demand. So we are already in touch with our clients. We are hoping that there will be some spurt in sales, which will happen in month of October. We are hoping to see some spurt in sales in the festive season as well.
Vikas, now generally, and this is something that you've seen in certain other cases, I wonder if this will be the case in PG Electroplast as well. You've seen a substantial drop in the market value. And so promoters would generally look at the value and say, you know, we would step in here because we believe that the business fundamentals are strong and the long-term growth story is still positive. And everybody knows that penetration of ACs, etc., is something that's not going away. But over the course of 1 year, the stake is dropped from 53.7 to 49.37. I'm just wondering if this is an opportunity that the promoters see to step in and steady the ship or calm nerves.
So, Alex, please understand the commitment level of the promoter family or the management is still very strong on this. We should try to define the business based on the long-term potential of this business. 1 week summer cannot define the destiny of the company. Please understand that regarding the opportunity for us to increase the promoter stake, definitely we can evaluate those options. Looking at going forward, we can look at it. But we need to see, still the promoter stake is around 44%, 45%, which is a significant stake. If you look at the peer group in our industry right now, our stake in the company is one of the highest. So that does not define the commitment, because please understand, we are already committed on a long-term basis with this business. We have been running this business for the last 25, 30 years like this.
So, but would you? So, but the question is, if the opportunity arises, would you look to add at certain levels if the stock price continues to drop?
Sure, definitely we'll look at it, because we have complete confidence on the long-term potential of business, and we see the value in this business growing further.
Absolute pleasure speaking with you, and look forward to the next chat as well, and wish you all the best. As much as I hate to wish it, maybe a second summer would work for you, if not for me.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you.
Right.